And we're back for another episode. In this episode, you might notice that I'm no longer part of a free company. The reason why is because I've actually transferred to the Sargatanis server. So I've decided to try an NAEU server to see how it is, how the latency is, and so on. So we'll see how it goes. And in this episode, I'm going to be doing the Valentine's Day event. It's called Ardor and Affection. So it starts today and it runs until, if I just quickly check. Okay, so it'll be running until the 17th of February. So in order to start the event, you need to come to the Limsa Lamenza upper docks right here and talk to Larnonian. So let's see what we have to do. So the quest is called Poussant of Love. You will get the Valentinian skirt. So it says, Sir Lasonian would see you partake in the Valentonian Days festivities. So wherefore the Dormin adventurer? Have your toils and troubles taken such a toll that you can spare not a moment to bask in the fragrance of a beautiful rose? No, this will not do, not in this season, and not in the presence of Lasoniant, knight in proud service to House Valonian. Ardor and Affection, so the Valentine, I wish it would just be Valentine, house words are written, verily, for we do battle with ever-encroaching spectres of sequester and solitude with no less ferocity than we visit upon dread yerms that plague our ancestral demens. Why do these event guys have to talk so weirdly? Anyway, so it says, not a single lovelorn tear shall be shed, no affection shall go unrequited. Such is the noble crusade that brings my lady Lysate to these far-flung shores. If you would truly serve your realm, you would do well to seek her out in haste and save your mundane adventuring for another day. For truly there is no greater quest than the quest for love. Okay, so seasonal event accepted. So now we need to go speak to List the Valentionian, whatever. Okay, here she is. So let's talk to her. So, my love burns brighter than the sun and deeper than the sea. Gladly would I share it with thee, and most definitely thee. Okay. She ain't just beautiful, she's a poetess to boot. My lady, do you say the lass of thee was for me? Mayhap no, mayhap so. I fear you'll never know. After all, what is a lady without her secrets? Not in a direct descendant of the Countess Arabelle de Valentione, that much is for certain. No, your ears do not deceive. I, List de Valentione, trace my lineage back to the oft-sung beauty who did traverse the realm in lifelong pursuit of true love. Mind you, my celebrated forebear's pilgrimage of passion was not simply to satisfy her own desires, heavens forbid. No, House Valentione ever seeks to share its riches with those less fortunate in love, and it is that self-same spirit of giving that I stand before you in all my beauty today. My lady List, even a writ of your love will warn me lonely heart for a fortnight's journey. Chocolate, milady, I beg you for a morsel of your chocolate. Oh, the time will come for confections. Until then, mayhap you can content yourself with my affection. Well, what have we here, if not an adventurer? I imagine you lack not for glory or riches, but what of treasures closer to the heart. Ardor and Affection speak the words of House Valentione. and a realm bereft of both is a wretched one indeed. What say you put aside our allegiances for the present, serve my loyal retainer for a while. I can promise you the experience will set your heart a-dancing and a-prancing. Serve me well, and I may even see fit to reward you personally. Okay, so let's complete that and we'll get the skirt. Okay, so now let's... oh, there's a whole bunch of quests, wow. So let's do this one. Love is a battleground. So List would send you across the realm to bring succor to those lost in love. So across the realm, pure hearts pine and yearn. How fare you bringing them from succor? You know not where to look. Why did you not say sooner? By the powers vested in me by my ancestors, I shall divine for you the whereabouts of a heart in need. What's this? Even strapping sea wives are no strangers to pangs of the heart, 'twould seem. Yes, a young siren by the name of Ocalkea, not a stone's throw from where we stand, awaits you, though she's not likely to speak willingly of her plight. Okay, so let's talk to the person. There she is. So she says, if you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Crag, I'd advise you to turn your tail and run. A land lubber who can look a sanguine siren in the eye and not flinch. You've got more guts than most, I'll give you that. Look, I ain't the type to warm to strangers, but I'm coming to the end of the rope. Perhaps you can do me a favour. It's our captain, you see. She's in a foul mood of late, fouler even than usual, which is saying quite a bit. What's more, she's been sneaking about late at night, and to the Bismarck of all places. Call it sailor's intuition, but sure as tide, I swear there's something amiss. Could a showdown with those bloody krakens be a brewing? The captain's a tough mistress, but she's always been there for us, and I'll not abandon her in a time of need. You'll investigate for me, won't you? Lynn's Gase should be able to tell you a thing or two. Okay, so let's now talk to the next person. Alright, here at the... Got that shard, I'm not sure which shard that is. We can quickly teleport there. So let's try... the Bismarck, I suppose. Okay. Okay, here he is. So he says, Captain Rosewen? Aye, she was here the other night. What's it to you? What sort of chef would I be if I went babbling about me customers' secrets to any swab who walked through these doors? Aye, a dead one, like as not. So let's just say she asked me to whip up something that's sure to make some sparks. Okay, I'll go quickly teleport back. So teleport to the aft castle. Switch on to speed up this a little bit. So, sparks, he said. Aye, that can only mean one thing, fire sand. No doubt a showdown with those low-down krakens is close at hand. But why the Bismarck? To hide the explosives from our foes' wandering eyes, you reckon? Blast, that kraken spy heard everything. Quick, after the scurvy dog. Okay, so again, we need to go to the... Actually, I'll teleport to the Coral Tower and then run south. Okay, where is he? There he is. So, you're a bell late and a million gil short, landlubber. I've already told the captain everything I heard. Not that I needed to. Yes, the schemings of those uncultured sirens are as easy to read as the stars in the sky. You've got some nerve showing yourself here after befriending that bunch. Fortunately for you, we Krakens are a more civilized lot. As a matter of fact, the captain has expressed a desire for parley with you. If you're wise, you'll not keep him waiting long. Okay, let's talk to the captain. So, welcome. You're a brave woman indeed to come here, but fear not, I wish only to talk. You consort with the sanguine sirens, yes? I doubt I need to tell you that the feud between Kraken and Siren is an old one, dating back to the years before we united under the Admiral's flag. Just yesterday, a missive from Captain Roseworm was delivered to me, challenging me to a duel. It would appear that my rival has at long last summoned the courage to settle the score between us. Needless to say, I welcome the challenge, but I will stand for no less than an honest fight. As an adventurer, you are not beholden to either crew. I would ask that you serve as witness to the duel. The place is the anchor yard, and the hour is almost night. Hurry there to ensure my opponent plots no treachery, and I shall follow promptly. Okay. So I have to go all the way down there, so let's quickly go. I'll just sprint. So I always like to do these events as soon as they've launched and just get them finished, because so I won't risk missing them, but also so I can focus on the other things I need to do as well. It's a good idea to just get them done as soon as possible, and also another advantage is the fact that so many people are doing it right now that if you need to share items or share quests or need help, then now is the time everyone's doing it, so you can get it done. Whereas if you leave it till even a few days from now, you might find it difficult. I'm assuming all these people shouting to trade chocolates is a significance to the quest. So while people are trading now, this is the time for me to do it. So anyway, I'm at the destination. So the siren does not show. No doubt she has come to realize that she is hopelessly overmatched. Victory by default is hardly as satisfying, but it is a victory nonetheless. Save your goddamn blabbering for when the battle is done, if you still got a mouth to speak with, that is. That said, I do give you credit. I reckon you'd be too much of a scurvy coward to even show your face. I fear you vastly overestimate your own capacity for intimidation. Why, I would have challenged you sooner if I did not fear for the repercussions on your delicate heart. Delicate? I've been ready for this day since you were suckling at your mum's teat. Ever the songstress, doubtless your silver tongue has earned you the name of Siren, yes? But enough talk, have at you. What in the... that ambrosial aroma. This couldn't possibly be chocolate. Bloody ridiculous. You watch your tongue, or I'll rip it from your throat. Yes, distract me with your feminine wiles, and then strike when my guard is down. I fear your feeble ruse will not avail you today. I prefer my ladies a bit more refined, you see. Refined, but save it, have it your way. No woman in her right mind would fall for a puffy, shirted fop like you anyway. What in the seven hells was I even thinking? I'm not entirely certain what just transpired, but what I do know is that this has been a dreadful waste of my valuable time. A witness to the duel, I ask that you see the disposal of that suspicious substance in my stead. It simply will not do to leave such hazardous materials lying about. I suggest you return it to the sirens responsible for its creation. If not, that vulgar Roswan herself, then one of her lackeys. Now, if you will excuse me, more important matters demand my attention. Okay, so we're gonna, it says deliver the chocolate to Kalkaya, who is right there, so let's quickly go. I thought you never returned. Whatever happened at the duel? The captain just returned and I haven't seen a thief like this in ages. Okay, so sweet smelling box. So it says a small package cast to the ground by Captain Rosewan of the Sangwon Sirens. It gives off a faintly sweet aroma. What's this you have here? This is what the captain got from the Bismarck. The smell ain't like any fire sign I've... Oh, so that's what old Linseth meant when he spoke of making sparks. After all these years on crew, I thought I knew the captain, but it seems that she still ties a secret or two up her sleeve. If you value your tongue, you'll not speak a word about of this about town. We sirens have a reputation to protect. Here, take this for your troubles. Now, if you'll excuse me, I reckon the captain's looking for someone with whom to drown her sorrows. Okay. Yep, complete. So that's our quest done. So now let's accept the next one. Next quest right here is called Right Here Waiting. So it says Lisette would send you across the realm to bring succor to those lost in love. So from the far reach to the Sea of Ash, hearts pine and yearn. How fare you in bringing them succor? You know not where to look. Why did you not say sooner? By the powers vested in me by my ancestors, I shall divine for you the whereabouts of a heart in need. What is this? Oh, this will not do. Nemo Mayhov, a gentle young maid of Gridania, passes many a sleepless night, waiting tirelessly for her beloved to return to her embrace. In the name of House Valentione, I command you see that the Valentine day marks the end of her solitude. Okay, so I need to go to Gridania, so let's quickly return there. Okay, so where are we going? I think we have to go to Old Gridania. And we're going right here to the closest shard is actually the Lancers Guild, so let me just teleport straight there. Okay, Here she is. So, pay me no mind, friend. I just enjoy the scenery here. That's a herald of love, you say? I suppose there's no harm in telling you my tale. It feels like yesterday, and at the same time like ages ago. Before the calamity, a handsome young soldier promised me his hand in marriage on the eve of his departure for the Battle of Cartano, a battle from which he, sadly, would never return. Family and friends alike tell me that he is lost, that I must accept his passing and find another. And yet, call me a silly girl, I care not. Deep down in my heart of hearts, I know that he still lives. And so I wait, and wait for, with eyes and ears open. Why, no bells ago I caught wind of a rumour that a young Midlander with cheekbones high and locks of gold was sighted in Mikito's amphitheatre. They say he dons a white beret adorned with a single plum, the self-same gift I presented to my love before he went off to war. This is my Gawain. Yes, I am more certain than ever. And yet, what if I am once again mistaken? The disappointment would be too much to bear. I beg of you, friend, would you be so kind as to go ascertain his identity in my stead? Okay, so I need to quickly go to the amphitheatre right here. So I'm going to use the Aethernet shard to teleport. Okay, here he is. So Gawain-esque man. Yes, I be of service to you, adventurer. Winsome lass by the name of Nemo pines for her beloved Gawain. Indeed, fortune smiles upon her today, for I am none other than Gilbert, a thrice-damned lovesick fool who hoped against hope that posing as another man might win me the affections of she who would not otherwise give me the time of day. I have loved Nemo since we were both ye-high to a gobu, but to this day she sees me as no more than that little boy, his hands soiled after a day of mischief in the Twelveswood. With the rumours of Wayne's return, I thought perhaps, but no, I will receive her love willingly or not at all. Okay. So let's again talk to another Gawain-esque man. Gawain, the name is unfamiliar to me. I am but a humble adventurer, having recently found my way to these parts. I too have lost friends and loved ones to the horrors of war. Rare is the one who has not in this day and age. The poor girl has my sympathies. Okay, and here is Gawain-esque man number 3. So, Gawain, I fear you've mistaken me for another. This is most curious, however. It may not be no more than coincidence, but I could swear I heard talk of a man by that name on my last visit at Etat's Spire. I can make no promises, but it is an avenue worth exploring, yes? Okay, so let's quickly return to her and say what we found. It is a good idea to actually read out the quest text or read through it, just so you can actually see the story behind the events and not just skip through it, because it is a RPG after all. It is about the story as much as anything else. I find it adds a lot to the game by trying to see what's going on in the world and not just killing monsters and turning in quest items. She is. So she says, my love was nowhere to be found at the amphitheatre, you say? I suppose I deserve as much for getting my hopes up prematurely. A man calling himself Gawain was seen at Etat's Spire. Oh, you will travel there and investigate the rumours for me, won't you? Whatever Gawain's reasons for not returning to me, his betrothed and beloved, it must be profound indeed. Oh, I do hope that he is well. Okay, so we need to go to Etat's Spire, which is in North Shroud right here. So the quickest way to get there is to use the Aethernet shard and teleport out of the Yellow Serpent gate. Okay. Quick ride away. Okay, need to find a way to get up there. Okay, here is Gwaine. So yes, I am Gwaine, what of it? Nemo, the name is unfamiliar to me, as was my own name until a fortnight ago. I took an axe to the head at Cartano, you see, and my memories of past have not returned to me since. The girl has my pity, but even if I saw her now, I would not know her from the elder Eorzea. It is best that she and I both let go of the past. And with that, I must take my leave. Okay, so we must go back to Gridania quickly. I remember not to take such a silly detour to get here next time. So again, just going to quickly teleport to the Lancers Guild to save a bit of running. So, you have returned from the spy, yes? Oh, do tell me that you found my Gwaine. Lost his memories, but this cannot be. I was his love, his destined one. He told me as much with his parting words. We had met not a fortnight before, but I had never felt so certain of anything in my life. Oh, my dearest Gwaine, I beg of you, friend, take this to him. 'Tis a piece of chocolate made especially for my beloved on this Valentione day. Tell him that even if he cannot recall my face or name, my love for him is as deep as... oh, Gilbert, pray listen. I have at long last found my beloved Gwaine, but he is... enough, Neo. I have heard everything, and I cannot bear to see you go on like this any longer. Gwaine is not the man you once knew. This much is clear. For your own good, forget him and move on with your life. You are wrong, Gilbert. Even to this day you are nothing but a silly boy. Gwaine is my destined one, and it is but a matter of time before his memories return. Open your eyes, Nemo. The Gwaine you knew is dead. How dare you, you cold, heartless fool. I always knew you were jealous of the love that Gwaine and I shared, but I never knew you could be so cruel. You're wrong, Neon. I say this only because I love you, because I have always... love? How dare you speak to me of love? Be gone from my sight. I never want to see your wretched face again. I am sorry that you had to witness that, friend. I would speak to you further, but not here. Seek me at Etat Spire and speak not a word of this to Nemo. Okay. So lots of running around in this quest, that's for sure. So let's go, let's open the gate. So, you come. Behold the truth of the man named Gawain. A philanderer and a swindler, though through and through. Nemo was not the only poor lass he offered his hand to before heading off to battle. You're just jealous that I'm 100 times the man you'll ever be. Answer me this, how much gil did you earn from selling off all the presents you swindled from those poor girls? Enough to enjoy a nice vacation while your countrymen were fighting for their lives at Cartano, no doubt? Swindled, watch your tongue, boy. Those presents were given willingly. What can I say? Such is the effect I have on the women around me. When was the last time a girl gave you anything but a hearty serving of rejection? Silence. Men like you make me sick. I hope you've had enough romance to last a lifetime, because you'll be spending the rest of your years rotting away in gaol. This is the truth I wanted you to see. You have kept this secret from Nemo, yes? I thank you. It was not easy to endure the tongue lashing from my beloved, but playing the villain was the only way to save her from the truth, far more cruel than anything she could have imagined. What's that? A box of chocolates from Nemo? Whatever would you have me do with this? I wonder. So how will you answer? It says, ask Gilbert to deliver the box to Gawain. Tell Gilbert to keep it for his own. I wonder. I think he should just give it to Gawain, really. I cannot accept a gift that was not given willingly, nor deliver it to a man who betrayed poor Nemo's gentle heart. No, if anyone deserves this gift, it is you, friend. As for me, I have not given up hope. Nemo still grieves, as well she should. The wounds are still fresh, yet she is a strong girl. She will recover before long, and I will be there for her. As a friend, if that is what she would have me be. Okay. So, complete that quest. Okay, so now I'm going to teleport back to Limsa and do the third quest. So, Aethernet, you want the aft castle. Okay, here's the list again. So the last quest is called Sweet Sweet Love. Lisette would send you across the realm to bring you succor to those lost in love. So she says, across the realm, hearts pine and yearn. How fare you in bringing them succor? You know not where to look. Why did you say so sooner? By the powers vested in me by my ancestors, I shall divine for you the whereabouts of a heart in need. What have we here? Oh, for woe, Yellow Moon of Ardor. She of a sun-kissed Tourette's would deliver to her beloved a gift straight from the heart, yet she struggles most painfully in the process. In the name of House Valentione, I command you to hasten to her side. Okay, so we need to go to the Weavers Guild in Ardor, so let's go. Okay, Aethernet, Weavers, oops, I selected the wrong one. So we want Weavers Guild, not Alchemist Guild. Okay, here's Yellow Moon. So, whatever shall I do now? Poor Yellow Moon. This time you may have finally bitten off more than you can. Beg pardon, friend, I am not one to impose on the kindness of strangers, but I find myself in a most pressing predicament. This year I promised myself that I would surprise my numerous admirers with an assortment of homemade Valentione chocolates. I soon realized, however, that I had completely miscalculated the sheer volume of ingredients needed to prepare such a quantity of confections. They say that the surest way to a man's heart is to cut a hole through his guts and innards, or something like that. Why, if my culinarian creations fail to sate my admirers' prodigious appetites, my potential flames of love might be quenched without ever having had the chance to blaze. As I said, I am loath to impose upon the kindness of strangers. That said, I imagine that there are a few individuals about town, male individuals, who might show some sympathy for my plight. You'll seek them out, yes? A simple mention of my name should suffice. No need to go into detail. Okay, so we're going to obtain the ingredients for Yellow Moon. Okay, here is a Yellow Moon admirer. So, Yellow Moon sent you? Well, it's about time. I've been holding onto this file of Ziz Venom for her for nigh on a fortnight now. Nasty bugger almost chewed me arm clean off, it did. Okay, where's the next one? Here he is. So, Yellow Moon, you were sent by Yellow Moon? My Yellow Moon, of course, I would happily donate this Orobon liver to her cause. Oh, my precious Yellow Moon, it only pains me that it is not my own liver that I gift onto you. Actually, I suppose that would pain me somewhat more. And yet, I would present the gift no less willingly. Such is the depth of my love. Okay, so let's go back now to Yellow Moon. This is certainly one of the longer season events, that's for sure. But at least there isn't any fates to wait half an hour for. Your return is welcome indeed. Well, were my friends as cooperative as I imagined they might be? So let's hand over the Ziz Venom. It says venom is extracted from a Ziz. Drinking it is hazardous to one's health. And an Orobon liver. So it says the liver of an Orobon, eating it is hazardous to one's health, okay. Ziz Venom and an Orobon liver. I couldn't have asked for more. My friends are far too kind. Yes, the batch of sweets will be my most passionately potent one yet. Yet, with so many friends, so many chocolates remain to be fashioned. I say, might I trouble you to make the rounds once more? I suspect it might just... I might have just a few more friends out there willing to come to my aid. Okay, so I need to go again. This time... Yeah, so I'm going to teleport to the Aethernet Shard at the Adventurers Guild, because that's the one closest. Okay, here's one. Yellow Moon Admirer. So he says, Yellow Moon sent you? That's a laugh. Why would she not come to see her loyal admirer herself? I trust you about as far as I could throw you. Actually, a fair bit less. Then again, what if you do speak true? If I refuse you, my beloved might never speak to me again. Ah, damn it all. I am but a fool in love, but I would have it no other way. Take this and be gone from my sight. Okay, so now, where is the next person? There they are. So, Yellow Moon has no interest in me, this I know. I doubt she even knows my name. Why, to tell the truth, I'm not even sure I remember it myself. What were we talking about again? Does it even matter? I think not. Take this and give it to Yellow Moon. Or don't, just leave me to my fantasies. They're so much more compelling than reality, you know? Okay, so let's now go back to the Weavers Guild. Okay, Aethernet Shard, Weavers Guild. Okay, there's randomly someone on the floor. Someone there. I guess they're all sick from her poisonous chocolate. So there we go. So many chocolates to make, and my secret ingredients vanish from my shelves moment by moment. Whatever is a comely young lass to, like myself, to do. Okay, so we're handing over the marble bile. So it says bile extracted from a marble. Touching it is hazardous to one health. And zombies sloth. Decaying skin vial from a zombie. Smelling it is hazardous to one's health. Okay. Why? I'm surrounded by saints. Both you and my many friends. Yes, I simply must return the favour. And yet, curse it all, lack of for the ingredients to express my gratitude. Might I impose upon you just once more? It would mean ever so much to me. Pretty please. Okay, so here we go yet again. She's slowly like poisoning the whole of Ardor. It's kind of funny. Okay, here's one. So, Yellow Moon has sent you, yes? Of course, it was but a matter of time before she came to me. Her one true love, I give you this, knowing that whatever divine confection she prepares is for me and me alone. Now be off with you. You are but a tool that serves to join me with my beloved, and every moment you tarry here serves but to delay our glorious destiny. Okay. And the next one. So it says, my goddess sent you, you say? Stand still for a moment. Yes, the scent of her perfume wafts gently through the air to my nostrils. What I give unto you, I retrieve from the depths of the seventh hell. I know not what to what end my goddess requires it, but it is not my place to ask. I say only this, deliver it to her in good faith, or you will not wake to see the morrow. Okay, so back to the Weavers Guild. So, is something the matter out there? No matter, I have chocolates to make. Well, were you able to procure my ingredients? So again, we're giving a pudding slop. It says a gelatinous mass procured from a pudding. Looking at it is hazardous to one's health. And then dream weed is a prohibited substance. Merely knowing of its existence is hazardous to one's health. So, joy of joys, yes, with this I will be able to prepare a veritable bounty of lovingly handcrafted confections, one for each of my many admirers, and of course, one for you as well, being so selfless in my time of need. Needless to say, I am saving my tastiest treat for my true beloved. And that's one gift I'll deliver in person. Who's the lucky man, you ask? Oh, come on, you are trying to turn poor Yellow Moon with embarrassment. No, you'll just have to use your imagination. Okay, complete. So you have successfully assisted House Valentione in spreading love to all three city-states. Return to the festival square in Limsa Laminza and inform Lister Valentione that you have done your duty. Okay, so we're going to quickly teleport back to Limsa. It should be noted that when I transferred server to Sargatanis, there was a 1 million gil limit, so I had to buy a few items before I left so that I could have less than 1 million on me before I transferred. If things don't work out here, then I will return to Masamune, but if they do work out here, then I'm here to stay. So I'm still a member of Distant World. I will still socialize with them and talk to them on Mumble, but I am here to reduce the lag and see if I can progress in raids and stuff a bit more, because there's too many Japanese only groups on Masamune. So anyway, so the quest is called Never Say Farewell. So it said list would hear a full report of your efforts as an emissary of love, and I'll get the dress. So I swear it is always this bloody hot here. No wonder the whole city smells of sweet and watered down ale. Oh List, pray honour me with a piece of your chocolate. I just as soon honour the lot of them with a swift kick to the face. Hour after tireless hour I do slave to bring the joys of love to these uncultured boors. What I ask is in it for me. Well, if it isn't my delightful adventuring friend, how fare you in spreading my boundless love across the land? I require no answer, of course. As a lady of House Valentione, I am ever attuned to the hearts of would-be lovers to the realm. Yes, though not all romances can end in happiness, it is clear that many a heart rests easier after your efforts. I am proud to declare you a worthy retainer to House Valentione. And what of yourself, adventurer? Do you long for the company of another? As you have served me with such loyalty, I would deign to return the favour. This is my final order to thee. Deliver one each morsel of each bitter heart and pure heart chocolate to me, and do so with all haste. It would appear that you only have the latter in your possession, but worry not. I am certain that one as brave and becoming as yourself will have no trouble finding a strapping lad willing to make a trade. What's that you say? What if your offer is spurned? Are you an adventurer or a chocobo chick? Begone from my sight and don't return until you have both chocolates in hand. Okay, so it says we need to deliver a bitter heart chocolate and a pure heart chocolate to List. So I've got a pure heart, so I need a bitter. There you go. Cool. Done. That was easy. So let's now talk to List. So it says, I command you bring me one morsel of each bitter heart and pure heart chocolate. Yes, I, the Lady List, bestow upon you the perfect opportunity to seek out the special someone, dishonour my house by wasting it, and I cannot assure that you will rue this day. So we're handing over a bitter heart chocolate, which the Lodafel just traded to me. So it says a heart-shaped morsel of bitter chocolate, suitable for decorative purposes. And then pure heart chocolate, it says a heart-shaped morsel of sweet chocolate, suitable for decorative purposes. And over. Well, what have we here? Yes, this is truly a glorious day. Yes, you must tell me all about the special young man from whom you obtained this chocolate. Oh, would you look at the time? I fear I must prepare to be on my way. Yes, time simply flies when you're spreading love to hundreds, nay thousands of solitary God-forsaken souls. Till next we meet, adventurer, may your days and nights never want for Ardor and Affection. Phew, I thought it would never end, I swear. Next Valentione's day will be the one I spend in the company of my own true love, whoever and wherever he might be. So let's complete the quest. We got the achievement, spreading the love. So let me now try on the outfit that I've got. So Let's try. Okay, here's the top. Did I get a headpiece? Nope. And the legs. Yeah, so that's a funny outfit for Mithrie to be wearing, that's for sure. And I'm just going to quickly talk to these two vendors just to see what else they might sell. So, so these are really random items. I'm not exactly sure what they're for. And prismatic arc left and right. Okay. And then this guy. Oh, okay. So you can buy stuff using the chocolates that you have. So if I want to buy the hat, the mitts, and the boots, I need to trade the remaining chocolates I have. So let me do that then. I'll buy this one. And this one. This one. And some of these. Okay. So I've now bought all of them. So let's try on the rest of the set. So in case you're wondering where the rest of the set comes from, that's where you get it from. So here's the hat. And the gloves. And the boots. Wow. So Mithrie looks really, really funny, doesn't she? So let's do a quick happy. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching this episode. This is another seasonal event done. You get an achievement. That's the way you know you're finished, because you get an achievement at the end of it. You have the entire set if you want it for vanity reasons. And that's it. So thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.